Hello and welcome to this new podcast of this series called Dearly Yours uh, under the Values Workshop. Gaurang knows a little bit about this series. Welcome, Pooja, to this podcast. First, I would like both of you to introduce yourself a bit.
Sure, Bunty. Thanks a lot for inviting us here. Uh, so basically, I am from, so I'll give you my professional background first. So I am from IT industry. From last 10 years, I'm into this IT software fields and basically into the testing and functional side, more towards functional end. Uh, uh, yep. So this is my professional background and uh, personal. You can say I'm 32 years old now, and just you can say recently married in COVID. So we
Yeah,
are happy to with you to share our thoughts
yeah.
further. Thank you.
Thank you. Pooja, can you tell us a little bit about yourself as
Yes,
well?
yes, sure. Thank you so much, Bunty, for giving this opportunity.
Hmm.
And even I am from the IT industry. I have total 5+ years of experience
Okay,
into it. Even I am from this testing background.
okay.
Okay. And I have so many hobbies. Like apart from my professional life, I love to do so many other things. I love traveling, shopping, watching new movies,
Hmm.
spending time with my family,
Yeah,
going for trekking. I'm very adventurous person.
okay. So wonderful. Glad to have you
Thank
guys
you.
on the show. Since
Yes.
you are showing off your IT background, I am a failed engineer, so very well
Mm.
qualified to ask you questions now.
Yes, yes.
Uh,
But I know you are a successful writer as well. So yeah.
yeah, I've been writing for a while. So let's start on that background. I
Yep.
didn't know what I would ask you, but let's start on that. In today's day and age, this huge pressure on us to be someone. It's like, are you successful or not? Do you do this? When we were growing up, there were enough number of people who were not very successful, but we didn't look down upon them. They were taken as people who had tried something but had not uh, been successful, or had something had not worked out for them. But today that's not the case. From school days, I see people fighting for their kids getting into a good school, having some kind of results to show, 10 kinds of classes. They reach colleges, they have to be in a good college, they have to be able to speak fluent languages and have, like Pooja said, I have many hobbies. Uh, then have a good career for women, because they have not now started coming out far more open, and so many opportunities exist. So they are working women, they are working at home as well, handling homes. Even women sitting at home are now finding the pressure of being something important. So they are doing YouTube videos and all kinds of things. Now, in a world which puts so much pressure on us to be someone, why is it necessary to be someone at all? Why can we not be, say, I'm not trying to put you down, but the first question itself is, suppose Pooja, you did not have all these hobbies and you did not have this job, you did not have the position that you have right now, would you be any less of Pooja? Ladies first, so Gaurang, you come next.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
Pooja, what do you think
See,
about this topic?
like working since now 5+ years into IT industry, I know it becomes very difficult after marriage, because before marriage the life is totally different, and after marriage I'm experiencing a totally different life.
Yeah,
But but I'm enjoying my life after marriage also. It's not like yeah, definitely stress comes due to work pressure, but if we will and hard work is always important. In any industry we have to do hard work. Stress is always going to be there. It is nothing like there won't be pressure.
yeah,
It's just that how we can tackle the things in every situation, that we have to understand. We have to believe in ourselves. that we can achieve this. If we want to achieve something, we have to do a hard work for it. And if I would have not, first of all, I would have never think that I want to be at home, I won't work, I want to be a housewife. That was never my motive. It's always like whatever my parents has given me till now, whatever education I have got till now. So I'm a girl, like I have few aims, I have few goals. So my motive for today's life is that I want to give my best, I want to support my husband. Together we will achieve something. So it's not like after I have never thought that I will be at home without having career and all. I never wanted to be a housewife, to be frank. And
Okay.
for that, it's not like even work-life balance is very important. It is not that every time we will have a balanced life. There might be situations where we need to tackle both the things, like even we have to look after work. Sometimes we extend for we work for 12 plus hours. I have to look after my house also. I am a girl where for me family is very important. Family is first, after that everything comes. So I have put myself, I have understood if I want to tackle both the things, home as well as office, I have to be strong. I have to be. My strength is my husband. He always supports me. So whatever best like I can give for my family, I'm doing that with my work, and I'm enjoying my life as well. We even after in the whatever work we do, okay, for 13 hours, I always privilege him ki we will do something else. We will go we will enjoy our life also. It's not, life is not only work, work, work. Giving we have family as well. We should spend we should give some own time to ourselves also, to enjoy.
Yeah.
So yeah, sometimes it is stressful, sometimes it is mixed feelings, I can tell
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Like yeah, I'm happy also. Sometimes I get depressed, sometimes I get stressed out due to work. But yeah, I just tackle into those situations. I just find some solutions how to tackle from those, and we make it out.
Yeah. Gaurang, I want to build up on this, but in a different context now. She's given an answer which
Okay.
is taken the direction in a different manner.
Mhm.
My question specifically was that we have so much pressure to be something, matlab an outside pressure. This is what she spoke of was pressure that she has chosen herself. If you understand my question, she's chosen, she
Yes.
Yes.
chose to work. Sometimes women or men for that matter are supposed to work because they have no other choice. They may not get good jobs. We've been seeing in the last 2 years, things have changed drastically. There are people who have been working. I have friends who are working closely with me, who have good setups, but they are not getting enough business. They are not able to be successful or as successful as they were earlier. So there are different kinds of pressure. And it hits their self-image. What we think about ourselves goes down. We think we are not good enough. So in that context, in the last 2 years, it's a wrong question for IT professionals because IT people have been overworked in the last 2 years, considering that
Yes.
a lot of it has been work from home. But I'm sure you have other friends who are not from IT, and you have seen that they've been struggling to keep their jobs or get salaries on time or move on with their work. How do you see this conflict? How does one make peace with not being successful? It's good to be successful. You've been trying. But what if, say, whatever Pooja mentioned, the various aspects of her life that she's trying to, the stress is the outcome of wanting something but not getting it, isn't it?
Yep.
For all of us.
Yep.
So, in the professional context, Gaurang, how would you see this? If you were not as successful as you are today, I've seen a bit of your journey from the beginning, and it's not been easy for you. You've gone through a lot of hard work to get your studies done, your first jobs, to the time that you are today, where you are reasonably well settled. But what if this were ever taken away from you? There are people, good professionals who lost their jobs. Is there anything in your mind that you build up to be ready for an eventuality, or is it too dark a thing to think about?
Yeah, it's a good question. And basically, I'm considering here basically the success. What are the parameters to achieve the success or whatever goal we have decided? Are we on a correct path achieving or not?
Yeah.
So I will say here we should keep in mind. So as per my experience,
Yeah.
there will be ups and downs in life,
Yeah.
irrespective of any industry. Because
True.
this is the statement for all industry. There is a struggle. Okay. Uh, and the people, right? So I can see IT industry surviving this COVID due to the all online networks and all that, right? Online connectivities, and we can do a work from home. But I always think about the people who are in a labor industry, day-to-day work, right? They are getting 100 rupees per day, and they are getting their bread and butters, okay, on that 100 rupees. What happened to that people in that COVID situation? We never
Yeah.
think, because we are in a safe zone, right? Comfort zone. So basically, those people can also survive, okay, if they have the approach and perception towards the achieving the particular thing. The first thing, of course, bread and butter, and they have to leave it for and struggle it for. Apart from it, how you satisfy yourself, okay?
Okay.
Because this situation, right? This situation is for all. So we should keep in mind, not only for me, it's for all. I'm getting 100 rupees per day, but there are people who are not getting 100 rupees even. They're getting only 10 rupees. How they are surviving? So that approach, I think this is very important approach. I always do understand from my idol, right? I used to say him, Dada. He teach me in that way, basically. Whatever we have currently, basically satisfying that. So keep satisfaction adhishtan in your life, and the mahatvakanksha we say, right? महत्वाकांक्षा को वो समाधान के अधिष्ठान के ऊपर रखो. Whatever you have, कि be satisfied, and वो आगे का तुम्हारा जो goal है, so try to achieve that goal by putting efforts towards it. But don't be upset, don't be depressed that you are not getting that things now. This is this is a time journey. Everybody have a destiny, and this is a time journey. You have to be patient. I know one sentence, I recollect one sentence here, Alibaba's sentence. So today is cruel, tomorrow is more, like you can say, crueler, but the day after tomorrow is beautiful. So please be wait for that beautiful day. We have to be patient. So I got your a question, and this will be definitely beneficial for all the people who are working hard like us, and they are basically all we are doing for basically I can say bread and butter is the need first, and there are parents as well. Depends on that those person, because they didn't have strong background as well, right? So and we need to keep our desire somewhere lock, right? You have to know where to open that basically a dream box, okay, at what time. So
Beautiful.
because sometimes we don't have that much money, but we are trying to achieve that, and we are keeping ourselves into that particular struggle by basically to get something good,
More
right?
needs and wants.
Luxurious things or
Yeah.
too big things. So sometimes, yeah, keep it in your list, goal box, but try to see your current situation, because situation is one of the greatest, I can say, a thing which will teach you many things.
True.
Okay,
Yeah.
everything is depends on, I feel, on situation, because I came from background that I have struggled a lot in my initial childhood days, because there are many things, financial things. I was not capable, even my parents were not that much capable, but they have given their best to give me best whatever they have. Now I should think that basically I'm into that position. I came from that level to current well settled level, I can say, but still our things are there. But I am satisfied. Whatever God has given me a basically energy to give my efforts toward to achieve the goal.
Yeah.
So I'm satisfied. My only last statement will be summarization of that. We should be satisfied enough whatever currently we have and try to achieve
That is not
goals
achievable.
you have set in your life and give your efforts. But depression and the frustration will comes and it will like a basically I will say वो मुरुगजल बोलते हैं ना मुरुगजल वो दिखता है जाता है दिखता है जाता है तो ऐसे ही है, आएगा जाएगा बट वी हैव टू बी पेशेंट.
Okay, that's a wonderful answer. Wonderful answer. I really liked what ground you covered, but I would still try and stay negative and ask Pooja the next question. Suppose the third day is also not as wonderful as he claims. He said day one is bad, day two is worse, and day three is beautiful. I'm saying no, day three is also bad. Day four, day fifth month, seventh month, 1 year is bad. What I'm not trying to put your point of view down. I'm just asking a question because I want to build the value that gives this positive feeling that you have. It's not about time also. If I understood correctly, there are two factors to your answer that touched me a great deal. One is the aspect that you've got to be patient. And the second part is gratitude for what you have, because the examples you gave. The third part you talked about is aspiration, but that is a done thing because without that, there is no survival. Whether it is luxury or even staying where you are, even at the present levels of your job, you have to still work. So that I do not discuss too much because that is a given. You have to do that for all of us, at least coming from a reasonably middle class background. So Pooja, what if things are bad for a very, very long period of time? What can you fall back upon within yourself to maintain the attitude Gaurang is talking about? दिन तो खराब होने वाले हैं. मेरा वर्जन ये है कि दिन खराब ही होने वाले हैं. अच्छे मैं मानता ही नहीं हूँ. कोई अच्छे दिन आते नहीं. सब दिन में कोई ना कोई ट्रबल आएगा, कोई नया स्ट्रेस आएगा, कोई प्रॉब्लम आएगा. ये लाइफ का नेचर है. अब इस पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू में क्या पॉजिटिव है अपने अंदर जिसको हम टैप करते हैं? एटलीस्ट आप क्या करते हैं ऐसे सिचुएशन में जब अंधकार ही दिख रहा है, लगता नहीं है कि कुछ ठीक है, तो व्हाट कीप्स यू गोइंग? व्हाट इज इट इनसाइड यू दैट मेक्स यू स्ट्रांग इन दैट फेज? You don't need to mention the phase necessarily, but at least what is your mind state?
जो मुझे ऐसे लगता है we should always keep going. First of all, from my experience, even I have came through a very bad days. ऐसा नहीं कि हमेशा अच्छे दिन ही थे. I always consider wherever there is a dark period, मेरा टाइम अच्छा नहीं जा रहा है, okay, the first thing I do, I talk with my family because I'm much comfortable with them. Like my mummy, my papa, my uncle, auntie, मतलब everyone, they are very supportive. So for me, मुझे ऐसे कभी लगता है कि मेरे दिन अच्छे नहीं है, कभी कभी दिमाग में कुछ बहुत गलत चीजें आ जाती है कि नहीं, मुझे I don't want to, like मैं नहीं हो रहा है मेरे से, I can't do this. So basically I talk to them. मुझे उनसे बहुत बहुत ज्यादा I get inspired by their, वो मेरे से बात करते हैं, मैं उनको सब चीजें बता देती हूँ कि मुझे ऐसे से हो रहा है, how I will tackle this. क्योंकि कुछ चीजें ऐसी होती है कि even we can't handle ourselves. which is out of, मतलब out of the boundary कि नहीं, मतलब मैं अभी नहीं टैकल कर सकती ये चीजें. So whatever, and मुझे ऐसे लगता है बात करने से बहुत चीजें, मतलब जो भी हमारा है, if we will talk with the close one, बहुत सारी प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व हो जाती है. अंदर कोई भी कुछ भी चीजें रखनी नहीं चाहिए. कम्युनिकेशन इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. इफ यू विल कीप इनसाइड, यू विल बी इन मोर ट्रबल. वो खुद को ही तकलीफ देता रहेगा. So it is better to talk to someone who is very close. Like for me, it is my family. So I always go to my family, I just express them my feelings कि मुझे ऐसे ऐसे लग रहा है. I get my answer, and accordingly I I move in my whatever situation, and then and definitely ऐसा नहीं है कि वो हमेशा ही रहने वाला है. There will be a time, it will definitely वो जो dark days है अभी वो खत्म होने वाले हैं.